Once you get your account set up in the onpage.ai tool, you can start using it right away. And of course, that's where the exciting part happens. So let me walk you through exactly how to use it in an ideal way. So the first thing you would do is actually very intuitive, because when you log in, you land on this kind of a page, and it literally asks you, what keyword are you interested in? You can use this to research your competitors, or you can use this to research your own website. So in my case, let's say I want to research a keyword like white label courses, because I actually have something that I'm working on, a page that I really want to rank here for this keyword. And I already have an existing page, and that existing page is actually here. As you can see, I already ran this because it actually takes a couple of minutes to run this, because the AI has to do a lot of processing and a lot of work. So basically you just enter the URL that you want to explore, the keyword you're interested in ranking, and then you click submit. I've already clicked submit. So I've already entered exactly this, and I want to walk through the results with you. And of course, if you want to rank for multiple keywords, like this particular page, I want to rank it for this keyword and another one. So you would basically just do 2 separate queries in this tool and see how well your page does with either of those queries, and just make the adjustments that the tool suggests. And by the way, in case you're trying to rank in a specific part of the world, right here, there's a little pull down. Select region. Here I have USA. You can choose any part of the world. So once you get the result, the first thing you'll see is your relevance score, compared to your competitors. And you can actually pull this down and see how you compare to more of your competitors. You'll see right away that even though the second and the third competitor aren't as relevant, just about all the other competitors are a little more relevant when it comes to using those keywords than my pages. So right away, that tells me I need to add a couple of more instances of this keyword, of course tastefully, of course without keyword spamming or keyword stuffing, but I just need to talk about this topic a little more, and that will help me rank higher right away. So you see, within minutes, you have immediate, actionable things that you can start applying to your website to rank higher. And just like this graph is extremely beautifully visual, and it's really telling because it's so visual, right here in this metrics little area, you get to see this in numbers. So for example, you can see that other pages have a little bit less text content. Mine has a little more, so I'm doing a little better on that. You can see the other pages use H1 tags that are more H1 tags than one. Actually, it's recommended to use H1, then H2, I use 14, H3. You can see I'm not using H3, so I may actually consider using H3 because I could be losing out a tiny bit. Same thing with H4. Now, when you start using H3 and H4 and H5, you really aren't getting that many extra benefits, but you could be getting benefits. And you see also images. Other websites are using more images. I can benefit from using more images here and there. Just you can put, again, tastefully, not random images, but something that would make sense for the page. Of course, you want to make sure they load fast so they don't hamper your website load speed. That should be a given naturally. But generally speaking, you see immediately I have ideas that, quite honestly with you, this particular page, it's been around on my website for like 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know how many years, and it's really important for me. But I haven't considered, just my brain just hasn't gone to use H3, add more images. But now I see that, maybe I really should. And the relevance score, in just using my brain without any tools, I couldn't tell this. And as you can see, I'm not doing terribly, but I could be doing better. That's the value right here. Before I ran this query, I didn't know where I was as compared to my competitors. But now I know exactly where I stand. So what's the next thing I do? I go literally to this page and I start looking. Here, I copy this page, I put it into the browser, and I start browsing the sections. This is what you would do. You would start browsing the sections to see maybe you should add some sections just talking about that topic, right? Because the topic we want, the keyword we want is white label courses. In this particular case, white label courses is, by the way, when people want to license courses that I made and white label it as their own. It's a common thing that happens. So for me, that would be a signal. Okay, add one more section to that page, make it about white label courses, add an image to that section, and maybe sprinkle some H3 tags. That would be great because I already have a lot of H2 tags. So maybe something with H3, maybe a subsection of another section. That would be a good thing to do. That's doable, like within 20 minutes probably. And then right away, I'll be able to rerun this tool and see, okay, where am I now? And then eventually I want to start creeping up in relevance score and be more relevant than my competitors, except at some point when you become too relevant, you start being in danger of over optimizing, which is close to keyword stuffing. And actually this tool will also prevent you from doing that. It will tell you when you've gone too far, because Google can penalize that and rank you lower if you've over optimized. So in the next video, what I want to do is focus on actually sprinkling the right types of words, because right here we have the next section is words recommendations, and how to add the right words, but not too many instances of that word. So we're in the perfect exact sweet spot of what Google wants. And we'll do that in the next video.